Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit. Thank you for coming by and hanging out for a bit as we do a deep dive into this subject. And you can, I don't know if you can see that, but I had to open that door slightly for my cat to go in there because she's sitting out there like, I want to get in the shut door. Look at her. Okay, she found a little something to push around. Look at her. A little entertainment as we start off the video. What do you got, Luna? What do you got? You have a little piece of paper? Yeah, you get that little piece of paper. She's so funny. Anyway, welcome. So today we're going to check into this whole, we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to throw a bunch of layers here to get some more messages in regards to this whole Roe versus Wade being overturned. We want to know kind of where it's going, what we can be prepared for. If you've seen my old videos, you know that we were told that it was going to be overthrown, right? So now we're here. Now we want to know kind of how it's going to kind of play out. If you've been looking outside and if you live in town or whatever, you've seen people are hitting the streets. So blessings to all those who are hitting the streets and protesting. We've already had some injuries, so we need to be really lifting up those who are on the front lines there to keep them all safe and sound as they fight for our equal rights. You can see, we want to go this way. Let's get her over into, we have RBG here for us today. And we also have, I usually have this on, but I just have it here with RBG right now to just symbolize what we are needing and wanting right now. So let's go ahead and dive in. And again, welcome if you're new here. Blessings to you. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. That helps my channel a lot and my members. They're the ones that keep it going. Blessings to you. Thank you for your unconditional loving support of this channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Welcome to the family. All right. So here we go. We're going to do a whole big old spread here, and I'm going to actually be able to show you the cards. So, well, we'll see how well I can show them, but I'm going to try to show them to you the best I can. So you can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at here. So the question here is, give us an overall story here. What are we looking for going forward with this reversal? And is it forever? Just give us the overall story, and then we'll dive into some specific questions regarding it. Okay. So what are we looking? Okay, so, well, you know what, again, I just see this is, what's the wording? This is a non-bipartisan issue. This is not about politics. This is about human rights, the rights to our own body, our own health. So anyway, so I'm just seeing the screen. Okay. Okay, so I see, yeah, this is not where it's ending, right? They overturned it. It's not where this issue ends. It's just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can turn this around so we can see here. I hope that you'll be able to see what I'm looking at here. So I'll talk it through so you can see how I'm doing this as well. Okay. When I checked in for them to show me, I'm seeing we have just everybody's screaming about this because, again, this is a human right that has been taken. So here we go. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. This is how, let's see, I don't think you can see that one. But you can kind of see the Six of Pentacles, nine. So if you're following along in tarot, you have Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Judgment, Two of Swords, Hermit, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Four of Wands. Love the fours down here. Okay. So let's take a look, and I'm going to grab this since it's a tool, because we're fixing things, right? You can tell I've been doing some work down here. So, and I can't find my chopstick that I usually use here. So, but let's take a look here. We're right here in the middle. This is right here in the middle is the Two of Swords. Okay. And that is the overall theme here, that Two of Swords. And so that energy is bringing in literally like, okay, choice, right? Making a choice. I just feel like this card is literally about our choices, our choice being taken from us, literally. So that's what's happening here. Our choice has been taken from us, literally. On this side, you have Judgment. On this side, you have Hermit. Wow. So there is layers at play here. And so when you're looking at two major arcana cards in regards to our choice being taken away, that's huge. So let's dive in here. With the Judgment, basically on this side of it, so this is kind of already taken place. We're kind of moving this direction. Judgment, the justices took this away from us. They judged. They made their judgment, and now their judgment was to take our choice away. We can also look at this differently. We now have a second chance to get in there and really strengthen this precedent, strengthen this the human right of choosing your own health choices. Okay, so we can see this as, yeah, this was taken from us, but it has produced an awakening here, right? It has produced that awakening. There's a rebirth here. We're revisiting this because they now just judged and took our choice away, right? So then we go in here to the Hermit. So let's look at this. We're moving. So this happened. So now we're moving this direction. So what is happening here with the Hermit there? Okay, so this is where everybody now is doing some soul searching. Now, not everybody, right? We know that some people just aren't capable of really doing that soul searching. We know that for a fact. But however, an overall energy here is taking a deeper look at this and coming out with a higher perspective here. There's guidance, a more enlightened guidance in regards to this decision. So I feel like it's giving us hope here with the Hermit. Okay, so now above here, we're going to look here now. So this is kind of happening, and it's on our minds. It's on the minds. This is kind of like, yeah. But anyway, so looking here, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is bringing in that, okay, let's take a look. How can we equalize this out? A give and take here, right? And because our rights were taken, we want to take this back. We want to have a say here. We want to give and take here. And we have the Nine of Wands here, where we are taking action. We need to take action because we want a say. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Taking action because we want to say. So we are getting to, with this piece, it's bringing in all different areas, all different types of experts. So it's not just us getting to the street and screaming, then we have to change legislature. Then we have to change, we have to call our, so there's all these different pieces coming together to bring enlightenment, to bring change. Okay, so this is action oriented up here. I can see that. So this is energy that hasn't come into play yet down here, coming into play, but this will come into play. This is all part of it. It's unseen. It could be unconscious. It could just be an underlying energy that comes into play. But we have the Queen of Swords down here. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Swords literally is bringing in the truth, taking action, and standing in her truth. And I feel like this is an overall, that feminine energy type of feeling there. And not only that, but the Queen of Swords is very perceptive. She's professional. She moves within, she's very courageous. So she's not going to act like the Knight of Wands here, where you're out, you just jump out. And that's what we're doing. We had to get to the streets, right? But here, the Queen of Swords, she's more, I don't know. She's very detailed to and but she's also an organizer. Okay. So bringing in that energy there, organizing, bringing things together, making things happen. And then we move into the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in this position, in regards to the Queen of Swords on this side and the Four of Wands on this side, it's like, you know what? We're unhappy with what they did here. And we're not going to sit here and allow that to happen. Because we're not happy with the way this is going. We all know that. It's that taking people who she's taking people who have kind of sat in the background in kind of apathy feel to it, like it's not my thing, whatever, you do you. Being pushed into action here. All right. And then you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is beautiful, of course, in that position. And that's uniting, coming together, celebration. It's building that strong foundation, community strong foundation. So with this, it's showing literally building a secure foundation for change that we want to see happen. Because of what they made and the decisions they made, it's throwing us into making a stronger foundation, stronger, where you wouldn't be able to go in and overthrow a decision, a human rights decision like they did. Okay, they won't be able to do that. So let's take it a little deeper here. Let's see some of the connections. So I do this, it's called knighting. So you have, let's look here first, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So literally she's coming in all of her strength, taking action, creating a stronger foundation, right? Establishing a stronger foundation, a stronger, I don't know, where someone wouldn't be able to come in and just overthrow it. So that's happening there. So all these energies are playing out. There's no timing on this, but I'm hoping this gives us all hope. It's giving me hope by looking at this. So the other connection you have here is the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So again, coming in, you have all that backing of people who have all different types of abilities to really bring in a feeling of support here. You can no longer sit in apathy here. There's change to be made, okay? The other one we see here, the other connection is Judgment, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands here. So it looks like this: Three of Pentacles, Judgment, Four of Wands. So literally a rebirth. People are coming together. They are making this huge change. Now, it brings up a question for me. Are they going to be strengthening the justices? Like, are they bringing in more justices? How is this going to work? Are they going to go in and sweep? Well, I did see that in a reading, them sweeping out the justices and cleaning out all the cover-ups and like that. So maybe something like that, but this is definitely, there's a rebirth here within that. I like seeing that. Another one we see here is the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords. So literally bringing in that enlightenment and a new path. It's showing a new path here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch back here. So as you see, we're being shown here, this is not the end. So that it does give us some hope. There's a new path here for us. And the reason I wanted just to take you through that, this is a deep dive. So I wanted to take it to the next level and kind of throw some layers to it, some deeper understanding of where we're going. But there is change coming in here. This is not an ending, it's a beginning. And so let's keep the energy towards that and the power towards that, this beginning. But I did want to take a look here. Is this going to kind of spur Biden on to rethink the court? Is he going to rethink the court here? So I want to take a look at that. Is he going to rethink the court here? So that last time I read on this, not on this particular thing, but when I checked into Biden and his responses, he's feeling pushed into a corner. He's like, all right, dude, if this is how you're going to play, I'm going to bring my own people onto the court. You know what I mean? So I get that feel, but let's take a look to make sure I'm on the right track, because I don't want to, I want to make sure it's not just me thinking that, but that's what I'm getting a sense is like, you know what? I am done with this madness. How their politics, you know what I mean? And they're using politics against something that's not political. It's a human right. I do feel like he's going to put new people on the court. I got a yes on that, but I'm just wondering, so he's definitely revamping. Okay. You have the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles literally coming together saying revamping. He is not happy with where it's at. And as he has this new perspective, they're, coming forward there. Is he going to place 3 people on? I have 3 of Cups here. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So I want more information here. I want to hear some more, because I know we all want to hear some more, right? We want to get a glimpse. We just want a glimpse. We just need a glimpse. We know that some things just need to play out, and we're not told everything, but there's 3 people. Is he going to put an additional 3? Because I always, I always felt there was 3 people leaving the court. We already had 1, but he was not on my radar, one of our own leaving. But I do see at least another 2 leaving. So, but it's, I'm circling around this 3. It wouldn't be easy to put, people say, are you going to stack the court? Well, it's not easy to just go, I'm going to add more people. You know what I mean? I do feel that they're going to, just that, I just feel a little bit of a resistance here with this. Maybe we can relook at it another time. I apologize for that, but I do feel like we did get that 9 of Cups. So that's solid and that's good. That means it's very hopeful, very hopeful. I don't know that he'd put more people on the court. I don't feel that it's that easy. I mean, we freaking barely can get 1 person in with the last justice we just put in. and the fight and like how horrible the Republicans were to her. It's just like, so can you imagine them trying to just, we're going to add more people to the court? I don't feel like it's just that simple. So I don't know that he's looking to change that right now. However, he's like, what can we do? Can I just, he's like, he's screaming like the rest of us, Biden is. So what is it going to look like for our courts moving forward? How about that question? Maybe we can ask that. How's it going to look for our courts moving forward? What's happening? Kicking and screaming. I do feel like someone's going to be leaving kind of a little bit kicking and screaming. One's going to have to leave. Kind of what I'm seeing there. But yeah, we have truth. Wow. Wow. Okay. I see truth. I see some truth coming out. I see some people leaving. We have judgment and chariot coming in. So there's going to be a revamping of the court, of the justices, a rebirth. And truth, the Queen of Swords coming out. So that's good. I see Kavanaugh kicking and screaming. And I'm going to read, I'm going to do another video just on Clarence. So I'm not going to go there right now with him, but I can tell you, I see him leaving as well. So I'm going to stop this here. Thank you for hanging out. And I am going to do another video, but it's just going to be on Clarence. So blessings to you, hugging you all. Thank you again. We'll see you soon.